yet. I do need to actually press the record button.
Of course. And then I can give the time because it's still the same day.
What time is it, Squire?
10:21.
Alright, granted, we did stop at around 5 p.m., so...
Right, we stopped at 5 to make dinner and play different games with more friends. Quick, throw up the Slav squat.
Alright, get that shit out of here, get out of here, get out of here. before YouTube being's like, hey, wait a second. We gotta charge for that. All right.
Okay. Hello, Alize.
Hello, Sid in image. Steal reason. Okay. Gala, Novita. I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in the East Shroud remains largely unchanged. Meaning we still have no idea how long it will be before... Oh, a communication from the Alliance. One moment.
Before Peepus.
Yes, of course. Representatives will be present. My thanks. Word from Gridania. The Council will shortly be reconvened. The Alliance leaders have already begun to assemble.
They wish to discuss the primal, of course. As of Ishtolda's last report, the cocoon yet hung above the wall, unchanged.
Yes, but the Elder Seedseer doubtless shares our concerns about how long it will remain so. I am told that Sid Garland has been called in to add his expertise to proceedings.
A wise decision. The more minds we have working on this, the better.
Well then. I suggest we leave the Rising Stones in Tataru's capable hands and make haste for the Lotus Stand. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh. The music. Oh. Intriguing.
A word, if you would, good sir. This place. It is within the realm of Eorzea.
You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you? Still, takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay. Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
No one calls it that. Oh, jeez.
That's right, because Samurai got added in
I have
Stormblood.
indeed arrived in Eorzea.
Right?
Yeah, so welcome to the preview character.
Yes.
Yep.
You're in Eorzea?
I like him.
He's great. I love him.
Ah! A plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again. You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course, and set my jaw till I made port.
Set my course. Oh, I like him.
Though, it would perhaps have been wise to lay
he's
down
me
my
for real,
oars
for
a
real.
moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order. Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
God.
Good God, man. Are you alright?
Okay, the fact that this was made in Japan is wild to me. This is the kind of shit I expect from, like,
Thou art far indeed
an
from home,
American
friend.
depiction of a Japanese but to the left fantasy culture.
Dude, then you have not seen like any of the fucked up video games I've seen from like the PS1 and 64 era. Goemon Mystical Ninja, and specifically, there's gonna be a deep fucking cut. Rising Zan Samurai Gunman is the most Japanese fucking game I've ever seen.
I just gotta play the Yakuza games. Like it's completely unrelated to what we're talking about, but I also have to play the Yakuza games.
Oh my god, the Yakuza games are so fucking good. Definitely recommend.
I worry though. I worry as a filthy completionist that I would burn out very quickly.
Exactly. Do not play these for completion. Please, please.
So that's what I'm saying is I'm pretty much incapable of not playing games for completion. Which like the number of like I understand that not every quest is created equal in this game, so it's not that much of an issue for me. But like leaving these quests uneven looked at is wild for me.
Yeah, looking at my Steam playthroughs real quick, Yakuza 0, which is the one I would recommend you play, took me 61 hours to get through, and I got 21 out of the 55 achievements.
Jesus Christ.
You essentially have to play the game like twice or 3 times, because you need to play it on a super hard difficulty that only unlocks after you beat it the first time.
Damn, where are we going? Oh yeah, Lotus Stand.
Lotus Stand. Ah, fuck, what was I gonna talk about? There was something I wanted to mention, and I completely forgot about it, because...
About our big samurai
big samurai man.
So remind me. Thinking about... So, Rogue was added during the patches after ARR, right?
Yes.
Was anything else also added at that time, or was it just Rogue?
It was just Rogue.
Okay. I've started Red Mage, which is also added in Stormblood, and that guy mentions training Alize a little bit. I've only done the first quest. He mentions it offhand and then moves on.
Oh, I remember what I wanted to mention. Sid. Immediately getting done with the Alexander stuff. You're like, yes, finally, I can get back to my own work. The boss! Shit's happening! Welcome, Warriors of Light. This way, if you please.
Oh, Scarlemald's getting titchy again. Fuck.
Fuck.
Is there a Red Mage preview character, or was Red Mage added during patches?
There is a Red Mage preview character.
Like in the MSQ?
Yes.
Is it Alize?
I'm not saying.
Well, because she uses the sword when we're dealing with the Warriors of Dark.
Yeah, she has a sword, but she doesn't have the little bauble.
True.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance.
We'll have to get
but the
introduced
situation
soon,
at
or I
Belsal's
missed
wall
it.
demands that we forego such pleasantries.
Oh, ooh, bollocks. That was a bad cracking of my finger.
According to our most recent intelligence, the cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken. After measuring the cocoon's
timid
etheric
voice, my
concentrations,
friend.
Yes.
Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of
Y'shtola?
a primal
Y'shtola.
entity.
So we must assume that Ilbert's thrice damned god is indeed trapped within. And what news of the Imperials? They're not like to ignore such a spectacle.
Sir, a Garlean airship was observed making an approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near. The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon. Of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment. Veterans of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
We could face another calamity.
So the Primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
Is this truly so complex a puzzle? Or have you no stomach for the obvious solution?
What in the hells are you doing here?
Here he is.
Pleasure to see you too, Garland. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
What a shitbird. His new voice actor is... Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
God.
Who is this man?
Neil Patrick Harris looking ass. Who is this man?
Who is this idiot?
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
What do you want, Nero?
I was getting to that.
Oh, we finally get
Although
to the
you
old
already
man,
know what I'm
Yowie. Hell
about to
yeah.
propose, old friend. As you have rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
No, are you shitting me?
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartanal since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive
Gosh,
knows
no.
how to wake it.
I'm sorry? Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking? I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer, the mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity.
It is always so funny to me to
And
think
as luck
about
would have it, I'm
somebody
graciously
who
offering you
would
the
have
use of my
played this game the way I
considerable
played Destiny
expertise.
in not doing the end
And
game
what, you just
raids,
expect us to accept?
basically.
You're a fool if you think
And
you'll
him
beat
just
to the Crystal Tower
Going
enough to
back,
win
like
my
this is
trust,
the
Nero.
first you would have seen of him if you didn't do the Crystal Tower.
Yeah.
Trust?
Especially
You
before
wound me,
they made it
Garland.
required in
All
Shadowbringers.
those years studying side
Right,
by
you would have had
side
no
at the
idea
academy,
who he was when he
sharing
showed
both
up at the end of
trial
the
and
two
triumph.
patches
We
they
were
got.
Yeah.
countrymen once, you and
Amazing.
I. But sentiment aside,
I know I'm talking over like a lot of
Have
big
you a
lore stuff,
better
but like
solution?
it's very funny to me.
or do
Nah,
you
you're
mean
good,
to
you're
send
good.
in your vaunted hero there, as you always do?
Same with Sid. I
And
think
pray
this
the
was the
world
first
is
time
not
you'd have seen
engulfed
him
in
since
flame.
mid MSQ.
Yeah?
No, the end. I guess he's there at the end of the MSQ, isn't he?
Yeah, for the teaser for Alexander.
Let us
Right.
approach the problem in a rational manner. Does not the fact that Omega slumbers in stasis point to the existence of some overriding technology? A means of control?
I'll mean your control, bitch.
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, what then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Allagans?
Alagon.
Omega is but a
Allegam.
tool. How we choose to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Cartano while you continue your petty squabbles above, Then I suppose that is also your choice.
Spare us,
that
Nero.
thing is not a
the
tool,
Seedseer's
man.
concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Allagans to destroy themselves.
Allagans.
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse? What was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
A creed you follow, is it? What say you? Do we take this villain at his word?
I know what North Odo would say, and it's fuck no.
Yeah, I know.
But
Gala
that's
would be
not
like,
an option.
Gala would be like, no. I'll keep an eye on him, though.
Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, I clicked. Shoot, we should have synced up.
No, it's fine. It should be fine.
As will I. I don't like it, but then it doesn't look like we have much choice. Would the Council be willing to entrust this matter to a pair of former Imperials?
Yes. The task of restoring the Allagan relic will be yours. But the responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council. Do we condone this course of action?
Aye. 'Twould seem we do. Let the record show that we invest this contingent with the authority to enter Carteneau and take command of Omega. Sid, I appoint you leader of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
We should be happy to oblige. The politics of Carteneau being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
If I am not mistaken, Doma occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri? If you suspected any foul play from Nero, you would be welcome to kill him.
My blade is yours.
Not a moment's hesitation, eh? You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
What a shitbag. We love him.
We?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind him. I don't love him, but I don't dislike him. I do like him.
He's like the... What were we talking about?
Papaya, 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 papaya.
Papaya, papaya.
Papaya,
Papaya.
papaya. Pen, pineapple, apple, pen.
Alright. Speak, bug boy.
Anyways. Well, that was a rather unexpected development, and one which raises a number of questions. Not least among them how Nero chanced to learn of the council meeting in the first place.
I have my ways, boy.
An orchestrion role. He doesn't sound like that no more.
I'm the one who voices Nero, and he shall be voiced however I damn well please.
I don't like the it's a gift. Question mark. Who the fuck knows what it is?
What do you get? We're not gonna tell you.
The Great Obeisance. Sid and the others are...
Look, if you haven't changed Alphino's voice to his new voice actor, then I'm not changing Nero's voice.
I've been trying. My voice doesn't... His voice is lighter than I can make my voice, is what it comes down to.
Yeah, okay.
Sid and the others are assembling at the airship landing. Alize is already on her way, and it would not do to lag too far behind. Let us be off. What I really need to do is I need to watch like a 15-minute video of just him talking in voiced cutscenes to ground the new voice. It's what it really is, because like I'll get the cutscene and I'll try to reground it, and then I'll lose it between episodes. It's a problem.
Yeah,
it's a real problem.
Your brain has gotten too used to speaking Alphino as you have, and it's just habitual. That's a lot of people here at the Aetherai Plaza.
Even so, I don't think I'm doing it the way I did for ARR, though, even if I'm not nailing the new stuff. Because ARR, I tried to nail that Sam Riegel bitch-assness. Not nail it, but I tried to incorporate the Sam Riegel bitch-assness. Not that Sam Riegel is a bitch-ass, but he's very good at making himself sound like a bitch-ass.
Yeah. It could just be me, but...
Yeah. I try.
It could just be me.
I don't know I succeed, but I try. Gala, Northota, Alphino, ready to go? The others have stepped out onto the landing for a moment, lest you wonder. Nero insisted that he be allowed to inspect the Excelsior before boarding. And you let him? Despite his very timely offer of assistance, the thought of that man poking about in the workings of the ship without proper supervision does not fill me with confidence. Calm yourself, Alphino. Your sister was adamant that he would never leave her sight. She and Yugiri are... well, here they are now. Right, I think that's everyone. Shall I set course for Cotonou? Might I ask that we delay our departure slightly? I require no more than a few hours at most. Our colleagues are studying the cocoon even as we speak, and I would hear their latest observations ere we proceed. It would seem wise to gain as clear an understanding of the situation as possible before formulating our plan.
Oh, I thought time was against us. Foolish of me.
I say side-eye.
Hold your tongue. When we want your opinion, we'll ask for it. Forgive me, my lady. I shall keep my counsel until such time as you have finished procrastinating.
All right. While Alphino speaks with his colleagues, I shall fly the Excelsior over to Mordona, and we can reconvene at the Rising Stones. Mine apologies for the trouble. I shall visit Ishtola and the others forthwith, and join you as soon as I am able. Gala, Nothota, pray accompany Alize back to the Rising Stones. I should feel safer knowing you are present to entertain our guest. See, I can feel the bitch-ass creeping back in now that you've talked about it.
I'm sorry.
It feels different than what I've been doing, which is, to me...
It doesn't sound different. It sounds the
God.
same as you did it all today.
Right. Everyone headed to Mordona is welcome to travel aboard the Excelsior. I'll clear things with the girl at the counter here. Let her know when you're ready to leave. The reality is, I am not infallible, nor am I a professional voice actor, even though I've got a little bit of talent.
I have no talent. I have no experience, and I try my best to give most women different voices, and yet it all sounds like my voice.
Yeah, we're just doing it for fun.
I try my best. I suffer. You are traveling with Master Garland, Miss? The Enterprise Excelsior is right this way.
Oh, good. Yes, please.
To Mordona. Free travel expenses. Nero, what does your bitch ass say? What manner of airship has no private cabins? And again, I suppose Garland had to find somewhere to stow his half-baked inventions. I'm right here, Nero, I can hear you. Oh, can you, Garland? Good. Glad your ears are working.
Not quite a door-to-door service, but I couldn't exactly land her in the Toll's main square. Shall we adjourn to the Rising Stones, then? Okay.
Alright, can you take us with you? God.
Heirloom.
God. Garlic bread. My favorite snack.
A garland of flowers. How festive.
Garland of popcorn you brought upon me. The Starlight Celebration tree. I love the group of people that is just over here away from Nero.
Amazing.
I know Nero's a guest here, but we don't exactly have the happiest history with the Empire, do we? So my question to you is, why offer him tea?
I started the cutscene, I'm sorry.
No, you fool! I had to speak with my
it's
wife.
forced. Okay. I turned off auto advance. We'll have to restart it after the first line.
God. Enabled text auto advance.
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight.
Oh, shut up, you bitch ass.
What?
No, Nero.
No, don't be mean to me. I'm sorry.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, hey, my wife. Tataru spotted. Neuron activated.
It's not going for
Yo,
me.
do you want to continue the cutscene game?
There we go, okay.
It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in Magitech innovation.
Did you keep going?
No.
Do I need to stop
Wedge
again?
calls
No,
it
no.
the Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master, and it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
Thank you, Kyle.
I'm
It's Taru. I'm messing up my wives. I'm sorry. I have more important matters, such as figuring out.
That's a great way to spend the night on the couch.
Yes. I need to figure out
We
who's
always
voice
go
actor.
Well, Ida and I, at least. Ishtola and the others remain behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
By your leave!
Hello, friend.
Good God, that voice could fell a gigas.
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger.
Urianger.
I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
Wait, he knows Yugiri?
Yugiri, do you know this man?
Oh god, don't tackle her. Okay, thank god.
Gosetsu, why are you come to Eorzea?
In search of you, Yugiri. For days and nights did I row across the angry sea. I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid. Over a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma, and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly. But now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
It is not so simple, Gosetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
You refuse? Did you mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland? The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
Oh, I said the quest line. We
It
can
was
go
our
home.
master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused. Dire peril or no, were I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
Mayhap that is so.
There is more. A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
How very noble of you. Now, in the name of honor, kinship, and, yes, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
The Empire? You, Giddy? You draw steel against the curse of Garlemald?
You goody.
Again.
Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
I love this guy.
I am really into him. I'm not gonna lie. Is he he's not a row, is he?
He is definitely actually a Rogadin.
Weird. That is the most human skin tone I have ever seen on a row.
Yes. Gala, Nothota, wait. Could I speak with you two for a moment? Do you remember when I had you meet me at the Diamond Forge and we, ambushed you? Well, once we had your measurements, I set to work making you a traveling outfit in my spare time. I've only just this moment finished stitching, but I wanted you to have it before you left. Here. You can try it on right now if you like.
What have we got? What do we got?
Please, I would like to change out of this really ugly set, Alexander. Yo, it's this outfit! Fuck yeah!
What outfit? Hey!
Assuming we measured correctly, the fit should be just right. Snug, but not too snug. You know what I mean? So, how does it feel? You're not just saying that, are you? Oh, I can't tell you how much this means to me. To have crafted something worthy of the Warriors of Light well, let's just say it makes all the practice worthwhile. I also sewed in a blood pearl charm to, bring you home. May it always protect you. Considering at this point I wrote in the lore document that the two of them are engaged, I completely forgot about this part. We love it when the lore completely contradicts your own fan headcanon. Fuck yeah, hold on. Speaking of which, I am totally casting Glamours.
I was surprised you hadn't yet. I still don't understand why specifically my warrior glam won't reapply.
What is the symbol for it?
What do you mean? The axe?
Might be the axe.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
The symbol for it.
What does it look like when you try to reapply it?
So I click Dark Knight, right? It switches me over to this glam. more or less the same gear. Right? Because it's full tank. I switched to warrior. Warrior equipped, but glamours could not be restored is the only message I get. I have to go into the glamour plate, reapply it.
That is weird.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Ida. Hello. Just let you know, we are 2 quests through. We might actually finish this.
Nice. Hello, Ida!
Oh, fuck, it's you.
Who is that?
Alright, well, we're gonna find out. So, we have to wake Omega up, right? When do we start?
Ida, Ida, are you sure that's...
I'm sure, yes. Won't lie and say I'm completely fine, but I'll feel a lot better if I'm doing something useful. Very well. I will remain here and continue coordinating our efforts with the Alliance. Alphino, mayhap you could return to Gridania and assist your Stola and Kryl?
A fine suggestion. The rest of us will form the Cartano Expedition Party. Nero and I will focus on rousing Omega, while Gala, Nothota, Ida, and our Doman friends take care of security. Why is this necklace showing? The Excelsior is by the lake just outside town. We'll leave as soon as everyone is ready.
Right, that's what I wanted to say about Gosetsu. You can definitely tell that his voice actor works in theater.
Yes, you can. He's a classic British theater.
Yeah. Like a couple of the voice actors here.
He's on like Downton Abbey and Outlander.
I'm surprised you were able to clock that so quickly.
Clock what?
The voice actor.
Oh, you just looked it up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know him from I don't actually know him from anything. I just he sounded.
Speaking of which, when you said the gentleman before, what character were you talking about? Because my mom was watching that when we paused, and I mentioned that, and she was like, "Huh?" And I looked it up, and I could not find Ravon's voice actor in there.
One moment.
Oh yeah, instance. Me, get the hell out of this party, me.
Who did I say his voice actor was?
I don't think you said the name, but I looked it up and I don't remember it. I think it was Bolton.
It's Nicholas Bolton. The Gentleman. I don't remember saying anything about it. I said he's Hawk.
Hawk.
Like, I don't know if he's like the quintessential Hawk, but he's the voice I used for Hawk.
Oh no, that's what you meant, because it did say that he was voiced in Dragon Age 2. You said Hawk, my thought went to the bird.
Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, like he's done like additional voices on a bunch of games, which is more what I think I know him from.
Yeah. But I could have swore you said the gentleman, and like it's weird. It's weird circumstance.
Hello, Sid.
Sid.
We haven't far to go. With any luck, we'll be in Cartano before Gosetsu graces the deck with his dinner. Once there, however, we had best be on our guard. Given that Helene Royale was still active when Omega was discovered, we can be sure that the Empire has long been aware of its existence. And if Nero deemed it the obvious solution to the threat posed by this new primal, it is not impossible that Garlemald might do the same. Have your weapons ready and your wits about you. Something tells me we're flying into a fight.
Yeah, it couldn't be because of the the weird shimmer that's surrounding you, Sid. I don't know what you're talking about.
Seal Rock.
No, this is the one we haven't played.
I know. I at this point that was a intentional.
Oh.
I know at this point.
The dancing Hakag.
Ansel Haker.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. Maria Carey. Oh, you've already been here, you fucker.
Yes,
Now,
he
where was that? Ah.
I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
I don't trust
How
like that.
convenient. You've been here before.
Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes.
What
But
skirmishes?
how
There's
could
no
I
one been
ignore
here
the
for months.
existence of such a fascinating toy?
Years, even.
You may
Right?
trust
It's been
that my
like it's
preliminary
been
examination
years
was suitably
plural since
thorough.
this map was in the rotation, right?
Trust? Aye.
Was it
I
Endwalker?
trust
I think it
your
was
appetite for
Endwalker.
technology.
Oh
I
god.
chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Sid Garland.
Dibs.
Yeah, okay.
I like Rogaden. Who the
Searching
fuck?
for something, engineer? Something big? It's close, isn't it?
This man gives off.
It's like all my name days have come at once.
He said the line, folks. We can go home.
What?
All the scouts the Empire could have sent.
It's another
Take care of
meme
that
line
brute,
that
will
became
you?
a meme for a good hot minute. It's like all my name days have come at once.
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
Better get that blood on my new suit. My wife is gonna be mad.
I will say,
Hi.
no character. Oh.
I am Gosetsu, Samurai of Doma. You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
I'm sorry, is this crossguard safe? Okay, no, it doesn't. For a hot second, I thought it was the numerals for 14.
That would have been funny.
It was very on the nose. See, I want to like this guy, but all he's reminding me is how my favorite Garlean... He's not even technically a Garlean. My favorite Imperial character just got his shit rocked and then went away. Admittedly, first fight I ever failed.
Yeah. No,
Got
to
his
be,
shit rocked.
to be fair, they really upped the difficulty for the top in this fight.
Your defense is lacking.
Like, he's cool. Like, it was a goddamn joke.
He deserves a hard fight. He's cool.
Alright, hold on. He is a little bit loud for you.
Look upon a samurai of Doma.
I'll also heal off a bit.
This one'll sting.
Okay.
Oh, hey. I'm not paying attention. You can't do that.
No surrender.
My right to strike.
Oh, I'm already... Okay, I just hit a cutscene.
Oh, shit.
I'll pause the advance.
Leave this to me.
Oh, okay, it's up one. Let me know later. Greenbot.
Alright, now I'm in the cutscene. It just continues? No.
Let me know you've got the text box.
Alright.
Surrender! We have you outnumbered!
Wouldn't be the first time. Yellow?
Let me just put my weapon away.
God. Are you still playing with those soldiers? I suppose I can lend you one of my toys. But only if you promise to give it back. What the fuck do you mean by that? Of course it's red!
Oh! We get to pilot a Reaper!
Behold! The Red Bear! Now end this nonsense!
Gladly.
Oh, this shit-eating grin.
What the? No one told me they'd have Magitech armor! Forward! For the Empire!
Can you also take Gosetsu?
Absolutely. The honorless cur thinks to abandon his men. I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray attend to the rest of his minions. I was too busy enjoying his dialogue to analyze it too closely, but I think I got close enough.
I think you got it to pretty good. Pretty down pat.
See if I can remember how to use
It's like all my namestays have come at once.
round targeting mode.
With soul and steel!
Oh, that's right, I have to place the... yeah.
No holding back.
Oh, hi, Imperial Colossus.
Tis my right to strike!
Leave this to me.
Oh, this is fun.
I always like piloting the,
Like ants to the slaughter.
No surrender.
clear some enemies off Vita. Cleared some enemies off Yugiri.
Look upon a samurai of Doma!
Hit this back with Photon Stream.
It's all over now.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, I'm still... It took me a second to remember how to, how to use the, Reaper. Okay, I'm off the... Yep.
Defense is lacking.
With soul and steel!
Wow, this guy's a little bitch.
Yes, he is.
No holding back.
Oh, I have to fight him now. Oh, God.
Yep. A lot of AoEs. Holy shit, I can't see shit.
Tis my right to strike!
This one'll sting.
Yeah, these are a lot of enemies.
Leave this to me.
Alright, I am the first done. For once.
I'm getting close.
Yeah, you better run.
Here we go. Okay, he's done.
Alright, disabling test auto advance just in case. Huh.
Okay, I'm in the cutscene. Do we need to turn off auto events so we can re-enable it at the same time?
All systems operational. Garland?
Okay, ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, click.
Oh, that was a lot sooner.
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
Remarkable. Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously. Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Belsar's Wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
Well, you answered the last one, so I'll answer this one.
Which one?
You know, what do you think?
Click.
What do I think?
Yeah, what do you think? Ida?
All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
Yes, that's the one.
To be fair, she has been thinking a lot lately.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
Yes! Fly free, my pretty! Show us what you can do.
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
Damn. Dude's fuck ugly.
Yeah, a bit of a scraggy.
aspected. Right? Am I right in guessing that?
Who the hell knows? Look at him go!
So is this Ralger, or is this something new?
This is something new.
Ralger's a god, right? The gods are... I don't want to get into metaphysics, but... aren't they basically primals?
I mean, who the fuck knows?
Atomic breath, Godzilla style. Holy shit. Somebody had been watching Harry Potter when they wrote this scene. Holy shit.
Yeah. So this... this is another reference to the older Final Fantasies.
Okay.
Starting in 5, there starts a super boss with Omega, which is... this is heavily based off.
Right.
And there is always one
Omega has stopped transmitting.
creature
But
that Omega is fated to fight.
I didn't engage the stasis system.
Hmm.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Right. I've ordered a malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
Omega destroyed the cocoon. Papalimo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see.
Her
And if the connection is
tattoos are
broken...
gone.
You're a little bit behind me.
Well, if the connection is broken is the last thing she said. I'm just not reacting to it. I think we're about it the same.
Yeah.
Am I going to be right about my other guess that he has got some weird fucky identity shit going on?
Hey Sid, what's going on?
I'm not sure why we lost contact with Omega, but I mean to find out. Let's be on our way.
Oh, back to Gridania. Oh, thank God.
Back to Gradandia.
Are you actually gonna put us in the East Shroud? Okay, close enough, close enough.
Hello, friend. Shid.
Shid? Farted?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
One moment everything was functioning perfectly, and the next it wasn't. Makes no sense. We need to figure out what happened for ourselves, and soon. One quest left, right?
This is it.
Hell yeah.
Far.
Let's just do it.
Far
Let's just do
into
it.
fate.
Like, obviously, it'll have to be another episode, but let's just do it. Oh god, we've started. We've started. Oh god.
Yep. It shouldn't take. You know, I'm not going to finish that sentence because I know how my luck works.
Words can ill express how glad I am to see you all unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos.
I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes.
Off she goes. Ada, wait, we must first... The Elder Seedseer is expecting us.
But worry not, oh for now. Gosetsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting.
My thanks, Yugiri. Why is Nero so fucking tall?
I don't know. I think he uses the Elven skeleton as a base.
Interesting. The council reconvened a short while ago. Let us make haste for the Lotus Stand. All there are eager to hear your testimony.
This man is freakishly tall. Bean Man.
Bean.
Good day. You're going to stand here and accuse me of my height. The two of you, look at you.
I'm taller than him.
Yeah, as I'm sure some of your savage kind could say, takes one to know one, right?
What does that even mean?
I'm not
Hello,
answering that.
silent conjurer.
Hello. The other seats here awaits you within.
How's
So
that? Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Oh, we get to walk around.
Well.
Oh, God. Guys, good news and bad news. Oh, God, Condescender. This is probably voiced. Alright.
In we go.
No, it's not! Fuck. Well, my friends, full eagerly have we awaited your return. Few indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done.
You are too kind, Elder Seedseer. As I recall, we as good as demanded the right to try. But tell me, how did the battle unfold? We succeeded in waking Omega, aye, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that followed. What words could do justice to such a scene? None of my choosing, that much is certain. But I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from its midst rose a great dragon. The pair duly set about each other in the skies above over Girabanya.
The Primal's might defied belief. It seemed the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of its blows. And it wielded such magics as I have never seen. Hope to never see again. The battle raged on with no end in sight, until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw the pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere on other Megan's soil. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye it seemed that each had landed a fatal blow upon the other. While most among us could think only of Bahamut when looking upon the primal's form, the Domans were heard to whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that the being resembles a creature of far eastern legend, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. This Shinryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have, alas, no eyes on the Girabanian side of the border.
Aye. Which is why we have sent our main force under the command of Marshal Tarupin to capture the wall. With the Imperials in disarray, we have the perfect opportunity to secure Gradania's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the Council is adjourned. Well, that explains a few things. I'll wager that flash of light coincided with our loss of contact. Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engaged Omega stasis systems, so even if it has fallen into the Empire's lap, it will be of no use to them. Save perhaps as a statue.
Correct. Without me to guide their efforts, it would take them decades to decipher Omega's core functions, if they managed it at all. Such reassurances do much to calm our fears. Yet the relic's fate is but one of several concerns. Indeed. I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the Resistance representatives in Girabania. Though Ilberd has forced our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance, given the inevitability of Imperial retaliation. By working in concert, it is not impossible that Alamigo might finally be wrested from Garlemald's grasp. Alright, Alpha now.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. You must be exhausted. I would ordinarily suggest that we retire to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if you might make a small detour.
Not another one of your detours, man.
Isholi and the others are gathered at Amarise Spire, and I imagine that you too would be interested to see what has become of the wall now the cocoon is gone. It is decided then. Lead on. Do I need to leave the Lotus stand to hitch a ride with you?
Yes, you do.
I will leave the Lotus stand.
The Lotus stand does not allow Ubers inside the premises.
That's why I have to take a lift.
It does not also allow lifts inside the premises.
Bullshit.
You have a problem, you take it off with pizza. I don't know what accent I'm going for.
Annie! Give me your fucking Uber.
No.
Why?
Because this is me. Also, you're speaking to the wrong person. This is Kana with an E, with an A. You're looking for Kane with an E. That's 3 doors down.
Don't look.
Look, I can make this joke. I can make this joke.
You can. Ugh. My aching is sushi. Oh, it's voiced.
My friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilberd's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by Omega. gods! I am no stranger to the works of Alag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beckoned belief.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She's up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhaps she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
Well, doing this at sunset was a smart idea.
The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Ida.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
Face!
Ida, there is no need to explain.
Face!
But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind
Sister?
my sister's mask. 20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child.
A little bit close to the
not
mic
even
there, buddy.
5 summers old.
It was intentional closeness.
God.
My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric.
Theodoric.
And my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too, and I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Charlian. That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know. Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them.
I'll leave this one to you.
I don't think I should say anything. This isn't my place to say anything.
Flick.
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise. When Papalimo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself. and it almost seemed easier to play the role. Papalimo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path, and those were his final words to me. The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it. So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lys. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Ala Mhigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
I was kind of right.
You were 100% right.
Well, I thought there was like some illusion shit or something at work, but
War
it was
is upon us once more.
a mask and a lie.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east, for Doma.
It was brave of Lys to remove her mask after so long. Though she has scarce begun to come to terms with Papalimo's loss, that one act made plain her determination to move forward. And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on this road she has resolved to walk. Let us return to the Rising Stones. We have quite a story to tell to Taru and my sister.
Is it actually cutscene?
Can't tell.
Oh, it's actually credits.
Holy shit.
Alright, so let's, I guess, continue this. What have been your thoughts with post-MSQ?
I think, and this is always, I have this issue with a lot of MMOs, where you'll beat an enemy in the main story, and then, surprise, the post-story content is you actually killing the enemy. Like, as much as I loved King's Fall, the raid in Destiny, in the original Destiny, when the Taken King came out, it felt goofy as shit to kill Oryx in the story and then go kill Oryx again in the raid. I think you do the same thing with Crota in Dark Below. Like, it's definitely endemic to Destiny. And seeing it happen here with Nidhogg was like, okay, but we beat him already.
Yeah. Here's Nidhogg again.
Yeah. I definitely, and I already mostly had by the end of MSQ, definitely have come around on Ishgard. What else? I really like the Warriors of Darkness. I look forward to them coming back, but I have a feeling they might not be back until at least Shadowbringers.
I'm not saying.
Or post Stormblood.
If they even come back at all. Who knows where this thread goes?
Yeah. What else? What else did I think? I enjoyed it. I enjoyed post Heavensward much more than I enjoyed post ARR.
Okay.
Much like I enjoyed Heavensward much more than I enjoyed ARR.
They actually still don't give them the names. Wow, okay. No, in the Encyclopedia of Eorzea, they actually put quote-unquote names for the Warriors of Darkness.
Right, and they call a couple of them by name in the cutscenes.
Yeah. So I think the warrior is named Arbert? Arbert. And I remember the Lullafell because it's funny, it's Lamimi.
Lamimi. The archer is called by name. I don't remember it, though.
I don't remember it.
Either way, do not appreciate them killing Papalimo.
Yeah.
Much more than... I don't know. Probably about on par with Moonbrita in terms of being frustrated by a death. If not a little bit more frustrated. You know, we got him back and then lost him in the space of a patch.
Yeah. I'm wondering how much would be different if we didn't start with Gridania.
I don't think I would be as attached to him if we didn't start in Gridania, but we did, and I am.
Because we've technically also lost Ida.
But yeah, but we got Lise. Like, it's... You've also fully been lying through your teeth. What I'm wearing is Ida's outfit, but it's Lisa's outfit, and so you've been lying through your teeth, but technically telling the truth.
I have not been lying. I said to you, to your face, it's not Ida's outfit. Was I wrong?
It's still lying through your teeth. Even if you're technically honest, it's still lying.
No, it's not. I'm not lying.
No,
it's lying. Okay.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. You know, the patch content can drag for me, just because of the way that we do it. But I think the way that we do it makes sense. You know, with doing things as they came out.
Yeah. To me personally, I feel like that gives it a little bit more breathing room for everything.
Right.
But honestly, it's not set in stone. We may fix this later. And as I've said before,
I do wonder
like,
what it would be like if we did.
The farther we go in the game, the less extra stuff we're going to have to do.
Oh yeah, I love it. Love to hear it. Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, hold on. The less extra stuff you're going to have to do, because, good lord, I'm going to have to be the one that goes through Eureka, Bosnia, the Island Sanctuary, and I'm not looking forward to that, even though I like them.
Interesting.
I'm getting you into them for one video at least, to get your experiences with them, but...
Right. Like the restoration.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got leveling to do on a handful of classes, but I don't know that they'll make it into Stormblood now that we're rushing Stormblood. Man. Not like rushing, but like now that we rush through this stuff that would at our normal pace have taken us like 2 months.
Yeah.
I definitely am not going to have either of the jobs I'm working on ready to play around with in Stormblood, which is fine. I've got 3 tanks to bounce between. I'll be fine without the mystery jobs.
Okay. Oh god, what are my opinions?
What are your opinions?
My opinions are ephemeral, and I can barely remember them.
Ephemeral?
Ephemeral. It was okay. I think I liked the post stuff about as much as I did Heavensward, which is there are highs and there are lows. But there were definitely parts where I completely forgot about them until the moment they happened, which you probably all heard, being like, oh right, this is when this happens.
Right.
The fucking poisoning. Oh god, that's still painful.
Oh, another thing I've found very intriguing is how Elidibus is being set up as like a force of balance.
Interesting part, because I found out something about that. In the Japanese version, he's not referred to as an emissary. Like, him and Minfilia aren't referred to as emissaries, but mediators.
Interesting.
Which, considering what I know of the Ascians, him being referred to as a mediator makes a lot more sense than emissary.
Yeah, because I find that idea very like he's an Asian ostensibly, he's a bad guy ostensibly, but he's a servant of balance, and that's a concept I've always found very interesting. In thinking deeper about connecting it to Star Wars.
Yeah.
The prophecy was a lie. Anakin's not the chosen one. He didn't bring balance to the Force. Yes, he did.
He got rid of a shit ton of light. Yes,
he did. The light side was way more powerful than the dark side, and he brought balance to the Force by killing a fuck ton of Jedi.
Yeah.
Like he fulfilled the prophecy. Y'all just didn't want that to be the answer.
Yeah. There is Michael Christopher Koji Fox, this motherfucker. We love him.
Yeah. Nice. We have a trailer to watch, don't we?
We have one last cutscene. We still aren't technically done.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Clicking it. Okay. I have the skip up.
Where is it? Where's the skip?
Just press escape.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
I think we're pretty well lined up.
Oh, there was no cutscene. It just brought us back here. Yeah, no, with my thoughts with post Heavensward. To me, this is very nostalgic because this was the most current when I first started playing this game, because I first started in 3.3. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's very nostalgic, but I'm like, it's got highs, it's got lows. We got Stormblood to come, and I'm kind of excited to see how my opinion on that has changed, much like it did with Heavensward.
I'm curious to see how my opinion of Stormblood compares to other people's, because I like the more grounded stuff. And that is what I've frequently heard, like the non-spoiler, like Stormblood people don't like it because it's more grounded than Heavensward, and I'm like, that sounds like a good thing to me.
With
boots on the ground, geopolitics, rather than like the fate of dragonkind. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing
Heavensward felt very fantasy. This one, well, there's still fantasy, but it's definitely more grounded. But we'll find that out tomorrow.
Or we're not talking to Alize?
No, we're talking to Alize. We're finishing this. Woo! You may have mentioned, but Alphino has apprised me of all that came to pass in Gridania. Your only task now is to rest. This is the calm before the storm. Lise has chosen her path, and as her friends, we must do what we can to support that choice. We have fated to join the conflict in any case. Once the Alliance has taken the wall and opened the way to Girabania, we will have little choice but to fight. Which is not to say the cause is unworthy. After all, ignoring the plight of those whom one might conceivably save is not wisdom, but indolence. Correct, brother? I, for one, look forward to joining hands with the Alamegans and striking a blow against the tyranny of the Empire. As I rather suspect you. Alright, click complete in 3.
I did.
Fuck.
Oh, I clicked it. I'm sorry.
God damn it. We don't know. There's probably a cutscene.
There is. I didn't think about it.
No! Oh, well.
Ooh.
There he is.
UN?
Yeah.
Quick march! The Imperials will soon come to their senses, and we must be ready to face their retribution. Sir, your sword is as tall as you are. It is almost time, Father. Aye, almost. Stand firm, Pippin. I learn to brace myself against the charge of the Bull of Alamigo. No foe will dislodge me. The Stompy Walk.
The Stompy Walk. Is this corpse still down there?
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Very well, little bird. I will take our homeland back. For the both of us. Ooh, the Empire.
The Empire.
Who's the Emperor? I don't remember.
Varys.
No,
however,
which of us?
Oh fuck, I don't... Whatever. Shit.
This is a big one. We should have this written down.
We should. I am the Emperor.
Okay.
However...
Is he dead?
This isn't the Emperor.
Oh.
But I will take him.
Okay. My Lord Viceroy, our scouts have confirmed the preliminary reports. Belsar's wall has fallen to the Eorzean Alliance.
I could be fucking myself over, but oh well.
The hunt for Omega and the unknown icon continues, though both yet elude us. My lord. Oh, those are griffins. We're in Alamigo. He's in charge of the occupation. Right?
Very good on clocking that so quickly.
Hell yeah. The hunt for Omega and the unknown icon continues, though both yet elude us, my lord. The battle caused considerable damage across the region. Should we perchance divert some of our forces from the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work? Dead eyes. Forgive me, my lord. I do not intend. Your will be done.
No. My spies tell me the Domans call it Shinryu, and that it proved a match for Omega. Yes. The coming days promise to be most interesting. Most interesting.
I don't like the black eyes. Ooh. Yellow hair. Potential relative of Nero? I don't know, that's such a nothing connection. Far edge of fate, the road begins anew. The heroes look to eastern skies and behold the crimson hue. A dawn of liberation. A gathering storm of blood.
And that, ladies and gents, is Heavensward. Thank you for joining us for this leg of the journey, and join us next time as we begin another. Join us next time as we start Stormblood.